Hello again. It's late at night because I didn't record earlier today, and I apologize about that. I didn't have a single second today where I was alone in my room, um, because of my roommate situation. And if you don't know, my roommate and his girlfriend like to stay in this room, and as you can see, this room is tiny, and I can't. I'm not going to go on a rant about it. It's just extremely selfish, and kind of disgusting. Seeing what the stuff they do, but whatever. There's no hate, of course. I remember when I first started dating my lovely girlfriend in high school. We were kind of made fun of by the entire school for like a straight year because when people start dating, they like to like hug a lot and kiss and hold hands, all that stuff. We were just and not to I'm not going to go there. Never mind. But I really wanted to do a sort of I had an idea, right? So I went to the cafeteria. As you know, there's my cafeteria is like a buffet style college cafeteria that comes with a meal plan, or the meal plan comes with whatever. So I went to the cafeteria today and I looked for the chicken. Now, if I don't think I've talked about this before, but I got food poisoning from so there's this little area in the cafeteria that serves grilled chicken. I got food poisoning from that grilled chicken, and that's my only source of food-based protein without me having to spend a lot of money every week, and that's money I don't have access to. So every single day I'm taking a risk by eating this chicken. Well, I used to. Now I don't eat the chicken anymore. But regardless, I walking over to the I don't know. Ugh, my tongue is like battling me today. So I walk over to the cafeteria, walk in the cafeteria, go all the way to the back where the chicken is, and I see it's been replaced by something. These cute little corn dogs. And so naturally, I had nothing to eat that would be healthy, so I just decided for some pizza. And if you didn't know this, diet is crucial to fitness. If you don't eat well, then you're not going to or they're going to have a harder time getting in shape and gaining or losing weight depending on what you want to do. So I ate pizza and salad today for both lunch and dinner. Yeah. And it got me thinking. I used to be a fat kid myself, right? I've been not really cutting or bulking. I've just been main gaining, which is when you kind of eat at your maintenance calories, like that you eat the amount of calories you need to maintain your weight, but you're also doing cardio and lifting weights. So that's what I'm doing right now. I lift weights every day. I do cardio every day. I just kind of eat whatever I want. I don't really track my calories. I probably should because I want to lose body fat, but I am a little bit put off by the cafeteria chicken because it gave me food poisoning, but it got me thinking. I have done both cutting and bulking, and it made me think about which one is harder. Now, of course, there's the different aspects of each. Cutting is absolutely more mental, and bulking is more physical. And I have a lot more experience with cutting because I used to be a fat kid. Um, and also, I think bulking is easier for me since I used to be a fat kid. I could down 6 to 7,000 calories a day like mindlessly. I could eat so much and I wouldn't even have to think about it. So I think ultimately the answer to that question is it's personal because again, cutting is more mental. Cutting you have to you have to be in the right headspace. You have to have that zen where it's like, this feeling of hunger. Like my friend, not really my friend, this kid named Tucker, all the way back in early high school years, young little me was listening to this asshole, this douchebag, excuse my language, of a guy, this complete this complete jock of a dude. He was like, "Oh yeah, just imagine, like," and this was the smartest thing I've ever heard this asshole say. He said, "Yeah, just imagine like when you're cutting, dude, like the feeling of hunger, like like whenever you're feeling hunger." This is exactly what he sounded like, by the way. He just kept on saying like. He said, "Just imagine the feeling of hunger is your stomach eating its own fat." That was the smartest thing I've heard this dickhead say, and I sorry for swearing him out and all that stuff, but whatever. And that mindset got me through a lot of weight loss, believe it or not, because it works on a cut if you're doing it right. If you're eating protein and if you're eating a lot of vegetables and fruit and you're lifting weights and working out, there's going to be a lot of times where you're going to be hungry. You're going to go to bed hungry, which is why I love to recommend chewing gum, watermelon, cucumber, broccoli to all the people I walk through weight loss with. I've recommended this to some of my friends. All of these different people I've said, You need to prioritize this mindset because it's helped me so much, and I am a real life result that this works. And of course, the difference between cutting and bulking and which one is easier or harder will always depend on the person, that person's scenario, also unfortunately their genetics, and just their will. If they want to, they will. It's that simple. But of course, I want to break down the question of cutting versus bulking into one simple answer. Which one's harder? I'm going to say here, I think cutting is harder. I really hope this video isn't the one that like hits the algorithm in its sweet spot and just like skyrockets my channel and all the fitness influencers like, yeah, no, bulking's harder. There are so many food items and drink items that are so dense in calories and protein that you can just eat normally and you wouldn't even feel full. Like you have tuna, chocolate milk, all these different things. What do you have for cutting? Watermelon, water, cucumber, which is just water, broccoli, vegetables. Like that's so boring. And I see so many TikTok videos that are just like it's just like it's a video of like someone working out like, oh, they think this is the hard part. Oh yeah, I'm doing my curls, my bench press, and then it cuts to them eating and they're like, oh man, oh, and then it says like in text, this is the hard part. I have done both. And cutting I think is like not extremely harder. It's pretty significant in its difference, how much harder cutting is. And I tell this to everyone. I say cardio is so important regardless of what you're doing, regardless if you're cutting, main gaining, or bulking. Cardio is important for not only your health, but your longevity. If you don't do cardio, get to it. You should be doing cardio in general, but the difference of your pace, I guess, or the quality of your cardio is extreme when you're cutting versus bulking. When I'm cutting, I would go to the gym twice a day. I did this like a month ago. I would go once at like 2 or 3 p.m. I would do an hour of cardio on a 12.5 incline, 3.2 speed for 1 hour. And I would burn 695 to 700 calories. That's a lot. But that obviously allowed me to be a little bit more lenient with my diet, which is the key to any diet. I'm going to make a video about this. I guarantee it. The key to your diet is cheat days. But the difference of cardio when you're bulking versus when you're cutting is extremely different. I do the same kind of cardio when I'm main gaining versus when I'm bulking. When I'm main gaining, I would I don't do cardio on leg days. Like today was a leg day, for example. It was a pretty good leg day. I don't do cardio on leg days because I physically can't. I cannot unless I do it before. But I don't do cardio before when I'm bulking or main gaining. I just do it before when I'm cutting. And during my bulking or during my main gaining, after every single day except for leg day, like I said, I would do 3.2 speed, 12.5 incline for 30 minutes. And I would have my hands on the little bars. I don't know if that decreases the quality of your cardio. I'm not too sure. But I just do that after, a calm low workout. Watch some TikToks on my phone, YouTube, listen to music, imagine anime fights in my head because I'm a weirdo, but you get the gist. So overall, you can hate me because of this take. I don't care. You're just a nobody to me. I'm joking. I love every one of you. But I think cutting is not significantly, but pretty tougher, a little bit more challenging than bulking, because with bulking, you just have to lift a fork up to your mouth. And also, a quick side note before I end it here, because I've been recording for 9 minutes already. I've noticed my videos are getting a lot longer, and I really like that. It's because I enjoy. First of all, it may sound awkward, but I'm being very loud right now, even though you can't really tell with my my headset mic because it's kind of shitty. I've had this headset for 2.5, 3 years, I think, but I know my camera quality sucks. Right now, I have the overhead light on. Didn't know if you could tell, but I also have my phone light. Well, that's right. Ooh. I have my phone light on because there's not enough light being portrayed on my face. And during the day, there's a window right here, right? So I would open up the blinds a little bit, let the natural sunlight in it, and it would illuminate my face perfectly. I can't do that at night, which is why I don't like recording so late. But hopefully in the future, I'll get a better mic, I'll get a better camera. I don't know which ones yet, but we'll see. Yeah, for now. See ya.